How to play with a relaxed left hand. Well, violinists struggle to keep this hand relaxed as they're moving across, and therefore to keep their fingers, putting their fingers exactly where they want, because it's a funny position, isn't it? So I suggest we start by playing in guitar position. So I'm going to try and get my arm nice and relaxed. So hanging my thumb up here, and then I'm going to look at this position here. Okay, and I'm going to just bring this part here and then let my finger just drop on. So it's slightly slanted. And then you can see my natural place for my second finger will be a gap here, third finger, and then the fourth finger I will have to reach out for or roll my hand round, okay? Okay, so good to do that a few times on the A string. It's really good because you can see where your fingers are. You can connect what's coming, what you're playing, to what you're seeing, to how it feels. Okay, D string. I'm just doing a normal second finger position, 1 and 2 apart. Okay. Same on the G. Now it should be quite relaxed, this hand position. You shouldn't be tensing or feeling stiff. If you are, reset it with a relaxed thumb, feeling your arm hanging. Don't want your violin too far down here because then you'll be coming around here. So you scroll a bit higher so you can feel. We're wanting to replicate the feeling of this, but closer to us. So still relaxed arm, but closer to us. Let's do the G string again. So as you can see, I'm reaching further round to get to the G string, making a nice arch. Yeah. On the E string, I'm going to let go here and try and spot each of our fingers. Now it's more difficult to do the E string when we're in position because here we have to be more in control and it's right on the edge. It's easy to want to kind of crunch our fingers, let tension creep in. But here it should be quite easy. I should be able to just place that first finger. Got this C shape in my hand. Okay, I'm going to do the A string and then the E string to feel how the difference is. Step out, keeping relaxed. Can you see my thumb is not here where it's a bit stiff to pluck it. I've gone further down. I'm keeping my finger here as a guide. That helps my thumb be free. Okay, that's step 1. Okay, if you can do it in a relaxed and free way, moving your hand, keeping your finger placement really nicely in tune, then we can move to step 2. This is a good little practice. If you're one of those people who gets a bit tense here, this is a good first step. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to try doing some stepping fingers. So I'm just doing arpeggio. So I'm going to do a D major arpeggio, D, and you can see I'm not putting both fingers, I'm just putting second finger, then open A, and then third finger. I'm just feeling how my finger connects nicely with the string, how it drops on. I'm trying to keep relaxed, trying to keep my fingers going down in a nice curled shape. Yeah? So you can see the curled nature of my fingers. Okay, so do that again. D major arpeggio, open. Now we'll do an E minor arpeggio, which is 1, 3, 1, 4. Okay, so as your 3 goes down, your 1 steps off, and then your 1 goes down, and then your 4 goes down, but the 1 stays because we're coming back. 3, off, 1, off, step, off, stay, back, off, 1. Now this stepping fingers, 1, 3, 1, like you're walking, yeah? Do, do, do. So as the next finger comes on, the other one is released. This is all to try to keep your hand from getting tense, so it's releasing tension each time. Okay, practice that on all strings, do the same, but this on the A string, so starting on first finger on the A string, which is B minor. Okay, again, checking. Do that on all strings. Let's do it on the G string. The slower the better. Step, lift over, 4. Watching your fingers, checking whether your hand is still not in a nice free movement. Okay, next we'll try doing 3, 1, 3, and then with a low second finger. So start with the 3, step to the 1, 3. I'm going to keep my 1 down because I can then put my 2 on the E string, my 1 on the A string is like a guide. So you can just practice putting your 1 down and then putting your 2 down on the E string. Now again our goal is to not get stiff and over tense. Try and use the minimum effort with your fingers you can. Okay, let's try it again. So we start on the 3 on the D string, 3, step to the 1, 3 goes down. Now I take the 3 off and then I put the 2 down. And then back to the 3, 1, step off for the 3. Okay, let's do the same, starting on the 3rd finger on the G string. Very good, so arpeggios. So we've done little scales, releasing each finger. Then we've done some arpeggios, starting on open strings, 0, 2, 0, 3, then starting on first fingers, 1, 3, 1, 4. Again, stepping, but sometimes keeping it down when we're coming back to it. And then finally the 3, 1, 3, 2 pattern, which involves stepping, but holding down to support. Okay, so if you practice those really carefully, thinking about how your hand is feeling, whether it's getting stiff and not, and if you are letting go, and trying again, seeing if you can get this nice, curly, natural movement, then this will help you to not be so stiff. Okay, then really you're just going to do the same thing but in position. So you do the same thing, but this position here needs to be relaxed. Now if you can hold it relaxed and your arm is free, you're not feeling, and your head is not too tense, then just bring your hand up. Now your thumb shouldn't be too high, shouldn't be too low, just poking up a tiny bit, and you bring your hand here. So we'll do A string first, so bring your fingers over the string, stepping, same on the D string. G string, I have to bring my elbow under. Reach, stepping on each finger back. And finally the E string. Now before I do the E string, I'm going to relax my hand again. I'm going to tell my hand that I'm not going to grip when I come up. Now I'm going to let this hand just rest against here, that's this part here, resting against this part here. And that helps me get this fingers apart here, finger together, the natural position for the E string. But, number one, but, I'm not gripping here. I'm not gripping here. I'm training my hand not to grip. My fingers are going to come from above so that the pressure comes through the tip down onto the string without having to get there to be any tension here. Okay. Step. Did you see how I rocked round onto the 4? Okay, we're going to do the A string and the E string and see how it feels as we go across the strings. Relax my arm a second. Step up to the E. Okay, so now on to arpeggios. Open 2, open 3, starting on the D string. Over to the G string. And the A. Okay, always thinking, is my thumb nice and relaxed? Has it gone too high? Has it gone too low? Is it just where I want it? Okay, have a rest. I'll do the 1, 3, 1, 4. We keep the 1 down. E minor, first finger on the D string. So play the 1, step to the 2, the 3, the 1 hops over, the 1 stays down as I reach round for the 4, back to the 1, step to the 3, the 1 lifts up and places where it started. Lastly, we've got, you can try that on the different strings as well, but we're going to go straight to the 3, 1, 3, 2. So, 3, step, 3, and then place the 2. We're going to try and have that same relaxedness we had here. Easy stepping. If you find the tension creeping in, start again. Just test it. Okay, now reach over for the 3. Step to the 1. 3 goes down. I've kept my 1 down. Now the 2 is going to hop over. Yeah, so it's now there. Lift the 2, back to the 3. The 1's still there. Over to the 3, the 1 can come off. So if you practice these every day, you'll gradually train your hand to be more relaxed. Check your shoulder rest and your chin rest is comfortable. That's really key. And then this hand can be free and relaxed. And you'll get there.